Hello, Lucky Dove. It's good to see you. How you doing tonight? Straight to the gambling, I see. But first, I owe you some cookies. There we go. Not bad so far. Well, that's good. Hopefully your evening continues to be good. Oh, let's get the main screen up here. Alright. So we are going to head on over into the game before the music kicks in again. Where did we leave off? So we finished the Dwarven quest, or the Dwarven ruin that's associated with the Mage's Guild quest line. I don't remember the name of it because it's not pronounceable for me anyways. So we have to head back to the college to confirm that we know the staff is in Labyrinthian. That's what we're doing. And yes, straight to the gambling. We've established this. Alright, fair enough. I mean, that's why it's there. So here we are. Oh god. Lucky Dev, I don't know where specifically you are, but the weather today where I'm at was glorious. It almost felt like it was spring today. And I keep hearing reports that we're going to be getting like a bunch of snow tonight. And I don't want it. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and there's going to be like snow everywhere. And it's going to look like this.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Thank you. I will take you at your word. Are you Arniel? Is that...
The
yeah,
exact
that's you.
nature
Okay.
of my research is a secret, I'm afraid. But it really is quite
Alright, so let's go in there and let them know that we have some good news. Minnesota didn't really go out for long, but it was nice when I was there. You're literally Canadian. How do you dislike snow? Oh. It's not that I dislike snow. It's that I have to go to work tomorrow. And I have to deal with the snow being out and about in it. And when you really haven't had to deal with it for too much, you kind of get... What's the word? It's almost like Mother Nature has been giving you a break with the lack of snow. I don't know how to express it. It's just... It's a nice change of pace. You don't want to lose that. Renell Gain is a weird little man. I agree. Snow is good. It's even better when I get to stay inside with my hot chocolate. Driving out and about when the roads are slick and everyone else is still driving like it's a perfect summer's day. As in, nuts. That's not fun. That's no. So, when the work week is over and I get this, kind of sit back at home and just relax, I will enjoy it for all its beauty and splendor. But not until then. Until then, I'm gonna complain a lot about it. A Canadian just like snow. Do you also hate maple trees and moots? Okay, there's no reason to hate maple trees. Maple trees are glorious. Even if you don't like maple syrup, they just sit there and do their tree thing. So you can't really hate that. And no one ever will dislike poutine. I'm sorry. But how are you, Petito? Okay, big, giant, glowy shield. Oh, hi there.
I don't know. It's like a ward, but who's casting it? On Conno? How?
I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I want to know what he's doing in there.
I like how if I don't talk to him, he just stands there looking at it. while she does all the work. I'm also curious to know if she ever runs out of magicka.
That's what she said.
Yeah. That was a good one. Like, it seems to just go on and on, but anyways, alright.
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
What's going on?
On Kano, he's in there doing something. I don't know what. We're trying to get in now. I will have his head for this, I assure you. Help take this down, will you? We're throwing everything we can at it.
Everything. Alright. You guys throw lightning and ice. I shall dual wield fire.
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
Yay! We Dragon Ball Z'd it away. I don't think we actually do it. I like how she's just walking around all casual, like.
I think the college is due for a change. What's going on?
And Kano, stop this at once. I command you.
Don't go near him. Are you all right? Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here.
Well, that was the lamest battle ever. I think I'm okay.
Ankano is doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving.
What happened?
I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos.
Well, here. Here, take it all. All the healing. She's still gonna die, isn't she? Autoerotic cannibalism? Thoughts? No. Just one great big fat no. My mind was not ready for that. She's not the one needing healing. Yeah, but by the time I get to Savos, he's already dead. No matter how fast I am. At least hypothetically, I should have been able to heal her.
This can't be happening.
You are literally the master of restoration. Just resurrect somebody. Even though that's not a thing.
What's happened? Are you all right? What happened in there?
It's Ankano. He's done something with the eye.
By the nine, is he responsible for this? The Archmage? Dead? There's more. Something's happened to Winterhold. It must be whatever Ankano did. You need to get out there and make sure it's safe. Quickly now, quickly. I'll find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
Okay. So, apparently, excuse me, Tolfdir is a believer in Talos. He said by the nine. Hey, Hubert! How you doing? I'm sorry, somebody already beat you to it. Lucky Dove, actually. But how are you this evening? That's a conjuration spell? Resurrection? Well, only if they're, like, wallowing in, like, oblivion, right? Because that's what conjuration is. It's just pulling something out of oblivion into this plane. Like, technically, this shout, Call of Valor, that's not a conjuration spell, is it? Like, I guess that would be conjuration in the shout form. I don't know. I'm overthinking something that doesn't really need to be overthought. Where is the mage? You're all looking down like... I don't have the tech dead yet. I don't know where he is. don't want to harvest a snowberry. Am I just oblivious? Alright, I'm over it. Moving on. Actually, I need to warm up.
What's going on? What happened in there?
Something went wrong. Winterhold may be in danger. Can you help?
It may be in danger? Take a look. I don't think there's much question. Let's get down there. We have to do something. Come on, O'Neill. Let's go.
We have to? They'd never lift a finger to help us.
Yeah, well, we kind of caused the problem. Like, that's such an ignorant thing to say. Doing pretty well, and you? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Mundus. Yeah, Mundus. Alright, well, I thought Conjuration affected only Oblivion. But, where are they? Come on. Oh, they're all there. Alright. Oh, there's so many. Arnell, why are you punching them? This is literally not working at all, is it? Alright. Let's just use flames, screw it. Wow, that is really not doing much damage at all. Okay. Stone flesh. I guess we'll get in there and invade their personal space a little bit. Actually, let's bring this back. Ow. There's so many of them. Yeah, come here, you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, and that didn't work. Call of Valor, I would think, to be similar to Spectral Assassin since they both pull from places other than Oblivion to summon fully thinking individuals. That's fair. Well, but the methodology would be different, right? Because with Spectral Assassin, that's just a power. A greater power, right? Whereas with Call of Valor, that's a type of shout. Which I actually should be using here. That might help. I guess it's two different forms of magic that basically do the same thing. Actually, I should probably do this again. Oh, okay, alright. My incinerate still takes up too much magicka. Oh, I never even thought of using flame cloak. Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go. Let's get bounce sword back in. Let's try to remember that I can actually use this. Thank you for the party, Panda. Oh god. Oh god, there's so many of them. Yeah, that's how I died so quickly before. Okay. I did accidentally hit Feralda. Whoops. What about potions? Sure. I'm sorry, Feralda. I didn't mean it. Oh, actually, let's... I don't have that equipped, do I? Or favorited? Yeah, I don't. Alright, this is not working! There we go. Oh, I think it fell under. Alright. We'll warm up real quick. They got it. They're fine. Magic anomalies are the worst. They can scale it to level 200. Oh my god. See, my fear with the chain lightning spell is that it's going to leap into one of my allies. Or worse, a civilian. But we can give it a shot. Alright. I feel like I'm hitting my allies. Oh well. Sorry, Arnell. Yeah. It was working before, for sure. Phew. Bask in my fire! Actually, let's get this going again. Alright, this works. Oh, Arnell. He is capable of casting spells, right? Like, why does he keep fisting them? Fighting them with his fists.
That's what she said.
Dang it! What was that kill shot? Alright. Definitely not one of my better attempts at killing these things, but we got him at least. I completely lost track of where they all died though, so... Well, apparently one soared onto the roof. Oh, right. Ooh, black. Six. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them all. Alright, but chain lightning worked. I mean, I was right. It did end up hitting our nail, but... He's okay. He's fine. Okay, yeah, I don't really care anymore. I need to go back up here. Let me catch up real quick, and then we'll jump back into it. Where am I at here? There's the party panda. Hey, Yellow Claw, hello! How are you this evening? As you can see, we barely succeeded in trying to save the town from anomalies. Definitely easier as a non-magic user, like as a warrior. Because I have not struggled with those as much as I do as a mage when I use a warrior type character fighting those. Yeah, we have the text command version of That's What She Said there. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You got it. More gambling. I want to gamble my way up to 1,000,000 cookies. Skip was there. Well, okay, he wasn't at 1,000,000 cookies, but he was at over 400k. Definitely possible. How's everyone today? I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. How are you this evening? Unless you want to... I can't do that. That would be cheating. And it would completely eliminate the fun that is getting all the 1,000,000 cookies yourself. Okay, let's warm up a little bit here at least. There we go. I'm okay. Had a meeting and was told that my shift at work is changing back to days. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I know for some people they prefer working at night because it's a little more on the solitary side. 50... Okay, fair enough. Everything always has pros and cons, right? Well, I hope ultimately it works in your favor. Okay, that should be good enough. I don't need to thaw myself out completely. I just need to warm up a bit, so. Now we have to go back to Mirabelle, who for some reason no one has helped in any way. Okay. So here's my question. Mirabelle is going to be laying on the floor where I left her when we go in to talk to her. When we come back later, for those who have played this, things get worse for her. Let's put it that way. Is the implication that it was as a result of this interaction, or did other stuff go down while we were off dungeon crawling? That's what I'm wondering. Hey, she's standing. She normally isn't. She's usually still laying on the ground. Alright, Mirabelle.
Well, is everything out there all right?
Winterhold is safe for now.
Wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the staff of Magnus, now.
Okay, yeah, I guess. It must have happened while I was off dungeon crawling then, because based on that, what she just said there, she's just helping aid in the containment of this thing. So, off to Labyrinthian.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. It's plot? What are you talking about?
The Archmage. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
Alright. The staff of Magnus. Not Magus. Alright, where is Savos' amulet? Here we go. 50 points versus... Oh, it's my speechcraft, right? Extra 50. I'm at 400 now. I won't say no to that. I can't wait in this location. It's all your fault. No!
What are we going to do? How do we save the college?
I guess she hasn't been informed.
That thing out of Sarthal.
Yeah, I agree with you on that part. Alright, so what we're going to try to do is we will try to first warm up. Then hopefully I'm going to go down the Windhelm, which I know is in the opposite direction. I'm going to take the carriage. Are you serious? Are you literally... We just ended these things. Oh, messed up. Now I know. I wish if we cast the same element as our Atronach, it would heal. That's not asking too much, is it? Oh god. Oh, you're so friggin' huge. Get out of the way. Thank god. Apparently there's another. Alright.
That's what she said!
I don't know why. Why did she say... What? Let me catch up here. I like being on the phones, but I am not looking forward to the politics. Oh, okay. That's fair. Which, I mean, you're probably always going to have to deal with that to some degree at any workplace, because that's just the nature of things. But, yeah, I can get wanting to avoid that. Hopefully it's not too bad, though. Hey, LSR! Still haven't found a good game to play. No, I still got a few quest lines to go through. We're getting there, though. We're kind of in the not the home stretch. That implies that we're almost done. We're in the later half of the third quest line that we have to do. So we still got a bit to go. But how are you this evening? And Robo Jesus, it's good to see you again. How are you? If a lich were to fuck another lich, is that necrophilia on both ends? You're bringing some pretty deep questions here to the table. I would say no, just because they're both willing and they're both of the same group. I don't know. I mean, I guess actually, technically, you're right. I don't know. Can dead and undead be used interchangeably? Because necrophilia is supposed to be dead people, correct? So if you still considered an undead person to be dead people, then yes. Oh god, I did say that, didn't I? Alright, you got me there. Politics aren't too bad at nights, just grr. Yeah. Well, like I said, fingers crossed. Hopefully it won't be... I mean, it'll probably be worse than what you're used to, just because there'll be more people, but hopefully not too bad. Later half? That sounds like too much Skyrim. LSR, I bypassed that by your standards a long time ago. Doing alright, how have you been? I've been doing pretty good. I'm enjoying my time in Skyrim. I know, you're surprised by that. Weather's been beautiful here the last little bit, so I'm enjoying that. Yeah, all in all, can't complain too much. The flesh is dead, the soul is not. Yeah, I know. Like, normally, undead and dead would not be the same thing, right? So, in my mind, it wouldn't be considered necrophilia, just because they are undead. Come on. I believe in you. I like that they're attacking in the home stretch of the bridge, so I don't have to risk hurting anybody. Wow, it just went in for the dive punch there. Can I get this one? Yes, I can. Oh, it's another black soul gem. Yes, please. Alright, let's save. You should almost be ready to expire, right? 20 seconds, yeah, okay. Oh, that's why I couldn't find a lot of them. I can't... Bethesda, I totally blame you. Crater. This one might be too tall. Oh, oh. Dang it. And greater again. Alright. I mean, I've seen them float before, but not this many. That's just weird. Oh, we definitely need to warm up. Oh, no, not the chicken! Those anomalies are just no good. If bear's so dangerous, why panda? Pandas are never dangerous. necrophilia bad? Why do good? I have nothing to say to that, actually. I don't know. I mean, necrophilia is the act of. The bad association is society and its views on the act. I should probably get some food.
If there's anything you drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Because we're going on a journey. Sure. Sure, all the food. Wow, you actually had a decent amount of stuff.
Until next time.
So, LSR, what have you been playing these days? Are you still playing? I actually saw a little bit of Cyber Shadow, I believe it's called. And I'm very intrigued. Why are there 3 autosaves that are exactly the same spot? That is so weird. Yeah, it's definitely... I don't know if I'm necessarily going to stream it, but it's definitely on my list to check out. You... I should probably actually eat some of the food that I just grabbed. Sure. You'll do. Anyways, I don't remember if I finished my thought or not. We're gonna head to Windhelm, crash for the night because it's probably gonna be evening by the time we get there, and then I'll just take the carriage over to Morthal. Do any preparations at my Mage's Tower, and then we'll try not to die at Labyrinthian. I beat Cyber Shadow. Oh, nice. And The Messenger recently. What's The Messenger? Started Yakuza 0 a couple of days ago. Thinking of starting Hollow Knight. Oh, nice. I forgot you said Yakuza 0 was on your list to play. How are you enjoying that? The Messenger. That's going to bother me. It sounds familiar, but I can't place why. Oh, okay.
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this.
Usually I'm attacked by a bear by now, but I'll take a spawn that doesn't hurt me either. That's fine. Actually, let's get that on the ready. Ooh, I forgot. This is a place that can warm me up.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Yeah, I know.
Fire hunters or something. Old fort.
Just because it's getting into the evening and it's going to get even colder, I want to get warm whenever possible. So we'll just wait here a minute. The Messenger is a game that everyone compares Cyber Shadow to. Oh! Which means you played them both then, so do the comparisons. Are they there? Is it a valid comparison? Obviously, I have not seen that either, because clearly it sounded familiar, but I obviously don't know what it is. Actually, it kind of reminded me more of, I don't know if anyone here is familiar with the old Genesis games, Sega Genesis games, but Shinobi 3, if anyone's familiar with that. It's radically different from it, but it gave the same kind of vibe. That's kind of what Cyber Shadow reminded me of. I think Cyber Shadow is more platforming than Oh, that's a typo. I think the messenger. Oh, okay. So one's a little more puzzly. It's about navigating through the stage with more skill, whereas the other one is more action-oriented. That's cool. Either way, they both sound fun.
Hello there, friend.
I'm starting to think this guy is stalking me. I see him everywhere I go. Actually, there's another game too. I guess it's a bit more modern. Strider? I think that's what it was called. It was like a reimagining from Capcom. Within the last few years, anyways. Very good game. A lot of platforming elements, a lot of action elements as well. Is that the fox up here? I guess it is. Okay. There, play with that. I love having... Okay. That's just rude. I don't think I can actually kill. Oh, that was too high. There we go. I can't kill skeletons with ice spells, can I? Yeah, the messenger has a much better story and breaks the fourth. Oh, it's one of those sets of games. Awesome. You're a skeleton. Oh. You don't have to out me like that. God. But Yakuza 0 is... Or Yakuza, sorry. Yakuza 0 is really intriguing. Don't know how much I like it yet, but it is very intriguing. The story is interesting and there's depth to the action. Really? Okay. It looked like a more complicated beat-em-up to me. Not specifically Zero, but just... Ooh, can we fight an orc? Are you gonna trigger us?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Shouldn't talk to me like that.
What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off.
I don't have to take that from you.
There we go. Break up the action a bit more.
Whoosh!
I love it when they really fly in the air. That was a lot of damage. Holy crap. Alright. Eat the storm. Oh, it healed. She healed. There we go. Wait, come back, buddy. I want to loot you. Totally not worth it. You're a brain in a bone mech wearing flesh armor. I mean, you're not wrong. Well insulated with a black and white fur, though, too. Actually, you know what? Let's keep it going. Oh, actually, it's stabilized. I don't need this anymore. I forgot the weather doesn't suck, so... We're not freezing. Yeah, the fighting has some fighting game mechanics to it. Like, do a left Y to do an ability or something like that. Yeah, well... Yeah, I have seen a little bit of those types of games. I'm not sure which iteration. There's like 8 of them, isn't there? It definitely gave off like a beat-em-up vibe, but yeah, like you said, more with a lot of fighting game mechanics to it. didn't strike me as a game with a very... Again, this is very superficial, just watch like 5 minutes of it kind of thing. It didn't strike me as the type of game that, or series that would have a very engaging story. I feel like it would just have enough of a story to say there is one, and that would be it. I would very like to be proven wrong, though. Like Shenmue. Shenmue had a very basic story as well. In my opinion. I'm sorry if I've triggered anybody that loves that series. I don't get the appeal, but... that's just my own personal thoughts. Again, it's another series I've played, so it's superficial thoughts on my part, right? Oh, apparently I'm bringing up weird menus. There we go. Alright. We've never seen a gorilla at peak performance because they don't know any bodybuilding techniques. That's fair. Well, now you've got me curious. I mean, gorillas are just terrifying in general anyways because of how powerful they are, but yeah. I never thought about that, I'll admit that. I've never been interested in the Yakuza games, but I read it was on a lot of must-play lists, and I had access to it for free, so I thought I'd try it out. And it doesn't sound like you hate it, so that's good. Oh, Yakuza, the first 3 hours, I would say 2.5 for story. Wow, really? That's kind of crazy. I imagine it won't keep that up. Like, to have that much story-related content throughout the entire experience of the game, I can't see it maintaining that pace, but that's impressive. There's a pair of racists on the bridge and you just let them live. You don't know if they're racist. They just want to worship their god. I can't, you know, violently attack them for that. Especially since I plan on going to sleep in their city. There's a lot of story in Yakuza 0. The first 3 hours is all story and like no gameplay. Oh, okay. So maybe it's setting it up then. Yeah. It won't maintain that pace. Nah, I heard after the first 3 hours it opens up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the story's really interesting so far. Well, that's actually really good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. It's one of those series that I will not just jump right into. Even necessarily if it's free. I would probably want to watch some of it first, so... I hear you. There you are. Here you come. Alright, you wanna go? Let's go. Oh god, it's an ice dragon too. Why is it so jittery right now? At least it's weak. Where you going, bro? Come back. I hate it when dragons do this. It drives me nuts. Where is it? Where is it going? Screw it. I shouldn't have to friggin' chase it down. just that intimidating. Or maybe Dragon just realized I'm too adorable. Alright, let's... Well, that was a wasteless point of staff charge. We'll do that. And that. How much did I use? Alright, we'll hold off. Sorry, let me catch up. The Stormcloaks are racist. Certain ones are. Like, the whole premise behind Stormcloaks is supposed to be the Nordic men of Skyrim fighting for their right to be able to worship who they want, and seceding from the Empire that's denying them of that. That's kind of their thing. They don't inherently embody the hatred of everything else. That's just kind of secondary to, like, hatred isn't a part of why the Stormcloaks exist. The reason why the Stormcloaks exist is because they're fighting for their right to be able to worship Talos. A lot of the Stormcloaks do have racist views because the Thalmor are the reason why they're being denied that ability to worship in the first place. So it's not core to who they are. It's actually just not coincidence, sorry. It's a consequence of the formation of the Stormcloaks. And... oh, is it back? Are you serious right now? This guy sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Why are you going at it with your dagger? You're going to die. Oh my god, actually, let's get that back on. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully. And you've somehow healed since I last saw you. Maybe. I don't remember how much damage you had taken. Dude, like, thank you. I missed. Oh, crap. The horse was about to fight it. Alright. Come on, soul. There we go. That's a good soul. Look at me getting all glowy. Points of magic and damage. I don't know if I've learned that yet or not. Put your hands away.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while, buddy. Okay, let me try to catch up again. Take the city for the Empire. Skyrim cannot possibly handle the added strain of a change in power. Especially with the High Elves planning... The High Elves' plans to violate the White Concordat. That's fair. That's why I've been... When I thought a little bit more about it... Oh. Take the city for the Empire. Skyrim cannot possibly handle the added strain of a change in power. Well, it's technically not... Oh, you're trying to convince me to take it for the Empire. Is that What you mean? Yeah, I was leaning towards the Empire anyways. Like, with past playthroughs, initially I'd gone with the Stormcloaks because of the superficial story that they gave you, like, oh, you're not allowed to worship Talos. Plus there's also the, you know, added, they tried to cut my head off at the beginning of the game. Was never fond of that. But, in subsequent playthroughs later on, I actually started siding with the Empire more, just because, well, all the different reasons that we've been talking about here. Yeah, I have nothing but free time right now. I'm playing stuff I have for free, so I thought I'd give it a try. That's the only reason why I'm playing it. Fair enough. And if it's on so many different must-play lists, like, there's got to be a reason for it, right? So, yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to give it a shot. And it sounds like you're enjoying it, too, so that's good. I'm with Mass Effect coming out on the 14th, May 14th. I have a few months to kill. Oh my god, so they actually confirmed the date. I know that some news has been, like, leaking or releasing, or something Mass Effect related has been coming out recently, but I haven't actually looked into it yet. Good to know that a date has finally been confirmed. And that's not that far off. That's, what, 3 months? So, you must be excited. So is it just the trilogy then? Like a remaster of the trilogy and whatever DLCs? Technically not just the High Elves, but specifically the Thalmor. Yeah, yeah. Is that the shout that he's yelling? I didn't actually notice the captions. Reinstating Talos as one of the Divines can come in after the... Yeah, exactly. That's how I look at it. Plus, honestly, the Empire is the only real shot at preventing a Thalmor takeover. And the Nords would be a nice addition to... Well, it will still be a good addition to the ranks of the Empire. It's just, logically, it just makes the most sense in the long term. If you're looking at the big picture, the Empire is just the way to go. Unless you're a High Elf or you believe in the Thalmor, in which case, don't even worry about it. Just let things play out the way they will. That's their original thing, yes, but the thing, as of recently, is Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know that's like their rallying cry, but I'm pretty sure most species of man, mare, beast, whatever, are very territorial when it comes to their home. Right? So, I mean, it does sound racist when there's other racial undertones from other different Stormcloaks. The statement in and of itself is not necessarily racist. It's not the most welcoming, though. It's more of a rallying cry of, this is our home, we want to take it back. That's how I've always interpreted that. Ever watch the dragon burn from the map? No? That shows up. Oh, I'll have to try to do that next time. Exactly, yes. The Empire is Skyrim's best chance at survival as an independent authority. Yeah, exactly. 99 days, but who's counting? Certainly not you. Yep, remaster, okay. All 3 games, DLC, everything, okay. That's kind of what I would expect if they're going to be re-releasing older games. Is that at least all the content would be there. I'm glad to know that they're actually, like, remastering it. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like Warcraft 3 Reforged. Hopefully they actually do what they say they're going to do. Technically, Skyrim was a homeland of ancient Falmer, or the Snow Elves anyway. True. Yeah, it's super cool. Easier to see on Soulstime. Okay. I mean, we will be doing the Dragonborn DLC, so, but I'll try to...
It's like the ancient...
Yes, it is. I'm a Dragonborn, yay. So obviously the game pauses while you're in the menus, so do you just see the skeleton and, like, the flames erupting from it, like the little bit of dragon that you can see. Because, yeah, like I don't see a dragon in there anywhere.
Legends.
Out of the way.
Dragonborn.
Time is at 4:37.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your
Oh.
distance.
Be gone!
You hear the news? Those damn mages blew up Winterhold.
We didn't blow up Winterhold. God, everything gets so blown out of proportion. It's a glowing outline on the dragon when it's burning. That's really cool. I never thought to try that. I actually like the map. I kind of miss the paper version, like in Oblivion, but I do appreciate being able to like look at the topography of the entire province. Like, it's just really, really cool. Especially if you can see things that are actually happening in the world on the map itself. Like, that's just that's just really cool to me. But yeah, if it helps put your mind at ease, Lucky Dove, I will likely be siding with the Imperials.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Let's sate that appetite.
Sure, give me all the food. All the food.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, obviously. I'm not too concerned with... But I'm also not going to start killing random soldiers when I haven't actually chosen a side yet.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thank you. Elda. Goodbye now. Alright. What time is it? Oh, nice. I think our character here is a little hungry. Let's do something about that, shall we? Yeah, that'll do. No, I thought somebody was coming into my room there for a sec. I get the not random killing. Okay. Although it will be one of those, like, certain aspects of why people love mods I really understand, because after the Civil War, you want to be able to wrap up, so to speak. Sure, let's eat that too. There we go. Like going into the opposing side's camps that are dotted throughout Skyrim. Did I fight this guy? I don't remember. But you can't finish them off because...
Good to see you again, friend.
Yeah, I did.
Get out of my face.
Good to see you again, friend. Get out of my face.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
Sure. The heads cannot be cut off, unfortunately, and it's super annoying. But it is what it is. Hey, 44,000 cookies. You're getting there. You only got about 956,000 to go. Apparently I warmed up. Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. actually. Let's do a hard save. Because, you know, Bethesda.
What do you need?
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how
I don't. You should tell me about it sometime. Alright.
Need a ride?
Yes!
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Morthal, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay.
I can't wait here forever.
Literally just got told that I was going to Morthal. Calm down, guy.
Sun feels good, huh?
Oh, and... Oh, that was Elisar that gambled them. Okay. Elisar, you've been having really bad luck with that lately. Or really good luck, if that's the intent. Alright. Let's get to our tower. Which hopefully will not have any choruses there. Charis? Chorus? I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Well, the skeleton is there, so that probably means the Charis is there too. Okay, no, we're safe. So, Elisar, do you think you're gonna go through the entire Yakuza game? Like, I know you're playing it. Oh, lucky dove. You're too kind. And nice. About 725. Ooh, I can make more dumplings. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like it when it's nice and easy. I don't know, that's a big commitment to play them all. No, sorry, not them all. Oh god, no. I just meant the one that you're on. Like, you seem to be really liking it. I'm just wondering if you think you'll end up finishing it. That's a lot of games. I would be afraid of committing to that many as well. Okay, let's do the food thing again. There we go. Do I have anything to put away? Oh, I can see if I need that. I hope so. Alright, let's find out. Nope, I already have it. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. I have a staff enchanter. Oh, I gotta try something. Let's just hide it in here. Sure, you get an arrow too, actually. Destruction. I don't know how many hard stones it's gonna end up taking. Chain, fireballs, sparks, incineration. I need one more. Bam. Incineration, 90 points. Yes, please. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm pretty sure it was only in the 40s before I did that. Hold on. I need to reload. I need to see where I started from. That doesn't make sense to me. Sorry guys, bear with me. I need to know how much I just gained in terms of enchantment numbers there. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a few more days and see. Oh, okay. So you're not committing to the full game yet. You're still gonna give it a go. 49. Enchanting and incineration staff gives me 15 points of enchanting. Is that cheating, doing that? I don't feel like it is. Wait, do I already have them? Where did my heartstones go?
That's what she said!
Did I break the game? What? Let's try this again. Oh, Bethesda. Hey, Skip, how's it going? I'm here, but also playing FF7R, so yeah. You know you love it. You're trying to say that you hated the game. Oh my god, I'm at the haunted train yard part and just noticed you can see the big firefight Barrett and them are going through in the background already. Oh, that's a cool touch. I didn't notice that. I'll try to... I'm going to forget, I know. But I'll try to remember the next time I play FF7R. That's why I love that game. There's so many little details. There's so many. Good luck fighting the boss at the train yard, though, by the way. That's not going to be pleasant. Yeah, I'm only like 6 hours into Yakuza. Need to put some more hours in and see how the full game is like. Okay, yeah, fair enough. There we go. That's what I want to see. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. Give me all my enchanting points. Incineration. Actually, 60, yeah. I just had to see. That is so ridiculous. Alright, let's see if there's anything I don't need. I don't think I need firebolts anymore. So let's get rid of that, actually. There we go. Oh, and I am working on... I am trying to get all the words, right? So... I am off stream trying to handle that. I still only have the one jar. I never have gotten all 5 all at once, but maybe we'll try. I don't know. I've only got 4 masks so far. That will flesh out more. Then we've got the staff here. Is there more stuff? Whole bunch of goodies. Well, not a whole bunch, but a few. Anyways, yeah. Is that cheating? I don't feel like it. Oh, God. Oh, that's dark. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, God. The little touches that game has, just, oh, my God. I beat the mini-boss, just about to do the actual boss, so good luck. Get rid of my... I don't want to get rid of my clothes. No one wants to see my kitty naked. Come on now. I've never gotten all words of power, but you want to. I'm slowly working on it.
That's what she said.
No naked pussy. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Alright. Bars didn't really progress. That's good. Sleep. Unfortunately, this is just a rested sleep. Actually, I'm a werewolf. I can't get beyond that anyways. Oh, how many levels am I going to get from that? Health for this one. Okay, just one. That's fine. I'm going to keep building on alteration. There's nothing in here I can do, right? Yeah, I can't do the potency yet. I've maxed out that branch and I'm too low for expert. Too low for expert. I could buff one of the elements, but I think we're good there. Done everything I care to in restoration, so yeah, let's buff this up. There we go. And then the next level we can start working on alteration, which is going to be like 2 points. Yeah. Maybe 3 by the time we get up to here. Oh, wait. Oh, it's 30, yeah, okay. Alright, food. Sure, let's have a dumpling. Let's have another dumpling. Beautiful. Anytime you go in a river... What? I mean, you're not wrong. But at least it's not a naked wet pussy. Oh, there's all kinds of wrong in this, isn't there? Alright, now we're finally going to tackle this. Actually, it took me a little longer than I expected to get to Labyrinthian, but we're just about there. Actually, Lucky Dove, you're well versed in this game. I always forget. I know there's 2 words of power in Labyrinthian. I already have one of them from Shaladora's Maze. Is the second one in Labyrinthian proper? Still a super hairy pussy either way, even if it is naked. Oh, God. You're gonna make him self-conscious about himself. Don't do that. There we go. Oh, you don't have a prisoner. Okay. I won't be fighting you today. You believe so? Okay. He's a magical pussy, too. God. Oh, you're so bad. And here we are. I wonder if the trolls respawn. Probably. Okay, I know that ruin does not have a word in it. Because I always make that mistake when trying to find the second word. Like, I always forget that Shalador's Maze is here, because it's kind of tucked off into the corner over here. And I usually end up going to there, and then getting sad, because there's no word there. So I know that much. I already got the wooden mask. That's up on my bust. Oh, that must be troll. So yeah, there's Shalador's Mage, right in there. For anyone who does not know. Oh, we got two. That is not what I wanted to use. Alright. I forgot we had to fight a dragon. Oh, I just got slapped. Uh-oh. Don't corner yourself! You know what's great? When you manage to finish off an enemy with an elemental shout, but it doesn't kill them like immediately, it takes like a solid second or two before their health depletes. They sit there and they endure it just fine, but when they die, they fly off like they got hit with an unrelenting force. It's so funny. Alright, we want to go up here. Let's get unrelenting force back equipped. I hear you. You want to play? Come play. There we go. I helped him do a backflip. See, I'm helpful. Oh, this is weird. Hey, Fox! More Skyriming. Oh yes, we'll be in Skyrim for a bit. How are you doing tonight? We are just about to enter Labyrinthian. Rimming in the... I see that joke like a lot. I've seen that joke a lot, and it still gets me every time. One of the slow time words is in the Tribune. That must be the one in here. Okay.
Come on. We're finally here. Let's not waste any more time.
Are we truly sure this is a good idea?
No.
We'll be back at the college before anyone even knows we're gone.
That's not true at all.
You would care about that, since you're the Archmage's favorite.
Literally the dumbest thing to say.
This whole idea was Atma's to begin with.
Let's just get inside. See what's in there.
This always confused me. Like, obviously it's the game conveying the story so that we know what happened. But what type of magic is producing this? Like, is Savos from beyond the grave, conjuring these past events in ghostly form so that we can see and understand what happens? Like, why? That's cool. I always appreciated that. There's a game called Rim World. Yeah, I can't even either, Fox. That's... Wow. Lots of skeletons. For some reason have gold in them. I will take it. How much space do I have? 201. Yeah, we're good. There are so many skeletons here.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Can you imagine the looks on their faces when we come back?
You keep talking like you're sure we'll find something useful in here.
Given the history of this place, it's more than likely there's still some amount of power here.
Enchanted weapons, tomes of ancient knowledge, Shalador's secrets themselves. Who knows what we could find?
And what if there are things guarding this place?
Against 6 college-trained mages? I think we'll be fine.
Famous last words. Although, it's funny, because there's 6 of them. There's only 1 of me. Water breathing. I will definitely take that. What am I looking for? Books. Bam. Not a particularly useful spell in Skyrim, since there's not a lot of reason to be in water. Oh, you're not a source of heat at all. You're there. This is what I wanted. You make me want to play this again. Do it, Fox. You know you want to. And then stream it so we can watch. So, what is your go-to character build, Fox? I don't remember if I asked you this the last time you were here. Do you go for the stealth archer like most people, or do you try to go for something different? Wow, is it dark in here? Let's brighten the place up a little. Let's do you. They stop being hostile. Alright. No, you're not supposed to. Get in there. Useless. Alright, let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Oh, I'm apparently hitting the dragon. Alright. The cheese is real. Alright, come on. Oh, that was so sad. You're just all bones. Screw it. Let's move on. That was a hairy fight, guys. I don't know how we survived. You're like, oh, you're more partial to Bretons. So you tend to play as a spellcaster as well? My go-to build is typically magic user. Alright, let's see this play out. Oh, okay. We're in the way.
Barely made it out alive.
What's that thing?
You want to go back in?
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left to go back in after.
Ew.
Gods, what have you done?
We can't go back. Might as well go forward. We can still do this.
Savos is right. We can make it if we just stay alert.
That's not gonna happen. What is this? Hail all, brave city Bromjanar. Forever these walls shall stand. May enemies see her majesty. May all quake to behold her. So is Bromjanar the name of the skeletal dragon that just tried to breathe on us? I'm guessing so. Alright, let's carry on. Mordecai is likely using the Staff of Magnus to replay the memories of those fallen in Labyrinthian to torment Savos should he ever return with the... Oh! I don't know, it's... Yeah, I mean, I guess that's possible. It's predicated on people coming up. But yeah, he does assume that it's Savos that comes here. So yeah, I guess maybe that's what it is. Alright, that's a reasonable explanation. I mean, obviously the main reason why they're conjured up is so that we get the story as players, but, oh, a chest. That had 14 gold in it, wow. Sure. Wow. Even at the level of destruction I have, that's still not... I know it's a basic level spell, but I thought it would kill them faster than that. There we go. Oh. I like that they were considerate enough to put the Flames spell tome here, but you literally start the game. There is not a single character that you can make that doesn't have that spell. So, kind of pointless, unless it's supposed to be world building in some way. Please stop breathing on me. No. We don't want to deal with you. Goodbye. Oh, that was a nice little crunch. Oh, there's another one. Alright. Actually, you know what? Here. Play with this. Ow. Oh, you're a tougher boy. Stop being big! Goodbye! Oh, crap! Alright, the one died. I'm getting swiped at. Oh, dang!
That's what she said!
Must I use this guttural language of yours?
Yes. Yes, you must. Labyrinthian! Yes! We have made it this far. I don't know if we'll be able to finish the Mage's... I always want to say Mage's Guild. It's not the Mage's Guild. The College of Winterhold quest. But I'm going to try. Where are we at? Ice Spirit resisted flames. Mods though could remove. Yeah, I know, but we're talking about just the game, right? Like, Bethesda made a point of putting a pedestal with a Flames tome on it in case you needed it. But unless you're using mods, you will never have a character that doesn't have flames. I guess it's world building, but it seems kind of weird. Stop it. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll give you that. Fine. I just lost the game. Well, God. Alright, let's carry on. How are you doing tonight, Diversion? Oh, I'm getting shot at by you. They keep friggin' moving. Alright, well, we'll go this way. Oh, we don't even have to care. I didn't realize it was right here.
Have you returned, my old friend?
It's really weird because Mordecai is confined within a barrier held by two thralls. Yet he's still able to talk to entities that are coming in from outside. And he's still able to affect things. Like, if you're correct, Lucky Duff, he's able to conjure up images from past events. He is able to affect my Magicka bar and deplete it completely to zero. Like, I guess the implication is just he's that powerful. Doesn't really come across. He just comes across as a normal dragon priest, though. Where are you at? There you are. Bye. Okay, cold and tired. No! That's no good. I'm doing alright. I'm not really cold, and I'm only slightly tired. Oh. Tough skeleton boy. Alright, here. There we go. Did you have anything? No, you did not. I feel like I'm missing things. Should probably not, you know, be injured. I see. Oh God! Okay, there you are. There you go. That was a bit of a jump scare. Surprise, motherfucker. Anyways, let me catch up. And we'll carry on. Hey ho, let's go! Oh, I didn't sing that right, did I? That's alright. How you doing, Pixel? Just got home?
Surprise, motherfucker.
There it is! Oh my God, that would have been great if that had come out at that time. How was your evening, Pixel? Was work treating you well? The Staff of Magnus is an immensely powerful artifact that I would assume has secrets of its own that Mordecai has managed to unlock after being locked in Labyrinthium with it. Fair enough. I wish those secrets could have translated to us in some way. Like, for such an immensely powerful staff, it's like, it doesn't really translate when it ends up in the player's hands. And you can argue that maybe because we just got it, we're only scratching the surface of its power. But I could literally be using it for in-game weeks or months or even years, and that won't ever change. Thank you for redeeming jump scare, by the way. Work was fine, super slow. Ah, so amazing. I thought so. That always makes me laugh. Pixel, I'm sad. I haven't had my fix of New Vegas in like a week. I hope we get to see some soon. If anybody here is not following Pixel and loves New Vegas, please jump over to her channel and give her a follow so that she will stream more New Vegas. But no, she's an awesome streamer. Lots of fun. And Morokai, shush. And if you subscribe, you get access to... Oh god, I've got too many emotes. But she's got an Uwu emote that's super cute. You simply lack the knowledge required to use its full potential. I mean, I get what you're trying to say, but I feel like there should still be more. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'm sorry. I'm just playing with you, Pixel. Don't worry. I should be streaming tomorrow. I got a lot happening A lot happened last weekend. Okay. Yeah, because you said that you had like a really super late night, right? Like a late work night or something? Already following? Oh, thank you, Lucky Dove. That's awesome. There it is. Thank you, Pixel. The cute Uwus. OBS is terrible when it comes to accessing emotes, by the way. Like, I brought up my emote menu, and it's absolutely terrible. Trying to navigate it, so... It also yeah, I know. The complication of a multi-purpose staff that does different things would probably be too complex when simple game-breaking glitches aren't immune. Or are immune, I guess. I don't know. I'm starting to ramble. Don't mind me. It's fine. Okay, that's good. You gotta admit, though, Lucky Dove, it'd be really cool if they were able to do something like that. Like, I've seen... Again, I know they're mods, but I've seen mods that were capable of evolving spells where you could actually increase their potency or their effects every time you cast them after so many uses. And it's really cool, and it would be really amazing if they had a system like that with the Staff of Magnus. Beat the boss first try despite accidentally not having his weakness. Skip, you are absolutely destroying this game. You know that, right? Congratulations. Oh, there we go. Had a pop up there. That's just... And it's just a bunch of drama with my husband's friend and finding out my roommate is moving soon. Oh, God. Oh, so it's not just... Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I mean, I'm sure New Vegas would help alleviate some of that stress, but I understand. No, I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. No, I get it, though. It's a lot of life things that have to be dealt with. I hope things let up, though. 100% agree. It would just... Oh, my God. It would just be so cool. The Whispers and Sephiroth are gonna... I don't know. There's a lot of things that you thought would be difficult that seem to be easier than expected. Or have not been as much of a pain as you thought they would be. I think you're gonna handle it just fine. Dang it. Oh dang. Oh dang. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I was not aiming over there. Why is there like an assist mode? Drives me nuts sometimes. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You are not Aaron, are you?
I am.
Has he sent you in his place?
I am absolutely Aaron. How dare you question my authority? I didn't say that, right? Oh my god, Skip, I was watching Jam and T play that phone destroyer game yesterday, and I'm not big on mobile games, but I miss South Park. I kind of want to play one of the South Park games soon. I haven't played any of them, and I feel like it would be great just to jump in there. And apparently they're pretty hard too. Oh, hello, friend. And goodbye. Wait. This is where they were... Yeah, okay, let's get some light, because this is way too dark. There we go. That is a terrible value for potion. I'm not going to bother with that. That's better. Oh. Apparently that's it. Okay. Oh, right. Hello, friends. We got a wisp mother here. Alright, I'm gonna catch up before dealing with this thing, because it's not pleasant. I would say have fun, Skip, but... So, looking for a new roommate. Finger guns. Sounds amazing. You'll be fine, Skip. Yeah, see, everyone's got faith in you. You're fine. The spells do a light spiraling motion. I know, like, there's some degree of auto-aim to this, though. Because... Is that actually something I can change, I wonder? No. Because I have seen it shift when aiming a spell without adjusting my direction in any way. I have seen it alter course ever so slightly because the enemy that I was shooting in the general direction of had shifted over. Which is fine, I guess, but sometimes it actually ruins your accuracy and it's annoying. It's definitely a crazy game. The phone destroyer or the... Yeah, those two. Whichever one would be first is what I would pick first. Lucky enough. I think it was the Stick of Truth that came first. I would look it up, but Stick of Truth is great. I don't doubt Fractured But Whole is awesome as well. Yeah, I hear that. I think it's that one that's supposed to be more difficult, but I don't know. It took me forever to recognize the double entendres. That's Fractured But... Yeah, same here. I mean, the Stick of Truth, I mean, it's not even remotely subtle. And I mean, I guess technically, fractured butthole, for anyone that's never caught it. I didn't catch it for the longest time either. I always read it as fractured butthole, and I thought it was a cool paradoxical metaphor, like It just seemed deeper than what I was used to. No, it's just they're talking about buttholes. Took me. Oh no, I read that already. Shoot a spell into the air. All of them. Oh, you meant all of them. Okay. Well, all right. Let's see. We've got the wisps here. All right. It doesn't always happen though. That's the thing. See? Did you notice it there? And I got hit that time, so I got to adjust it slightly. But I was hitting the pillar, and before I got hit, it sidestepped over to, like, sidestepped. It shifted a little bit over to the left because it was auto-aiming. I understood after a doctor said fractured butthole in the game. Oh, okay. Weird. Again, I'm guessing it's supposed to be like an aid assist. It's annoying that there's no setting to turn it off, but yeah. See, I'm not completely crazy. Didn't know Skyrim had it. Yeah, it's subtle, and most of the time it does help. But sometimes, like if you're playing a mage character, and all you do is hurl fireballs, you tend to notice it more often than if you're just a warrior or something. I'm sure the effect is there with archery as well, to a lesser degree. I could be mistaken on that one, though. Alright. These need to die now. There you are. I don't know why I brought out ice on an ice elemental, but let's see if this works. It works! You'll really notice it with Ice Storm, actually. That one is where you see the most variance when it comes to your aim. Where's the battle music? I hate it when the music glitches out. It's hard to feel epic when it's just regular background dungeon music. Glow dust, yep, I'll take those. There we go. So, Pixel, does this increase the chances of you moving into your tiny home? Because I remember that you were looking into them a long while back. Unfortunately, no. Ah, I'm sorry. That sucks. So you just have to get a new roommate then. Do you know when they're moving? Like, do you have a lot of time at least?
Power would be your undoing. That it would only serve to strengthen me.
What am I hearing? Oh, it's the fire Draugr. That's what I'm hearing. You. Why was that so easy to kill? I don't understand. I mean, I'll take it, but why was it so easy to kill? For the record, I have buffs in my fire magic, but not in ice. So, if anything, the ice elemental should have died fast, and the fire one, not so much. This is where I want to go, isn't it?
Come on.
Yeah.
We can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
Where's Evelyn? She was right behind me.
Dead. Something grabbed her from behind. Gone before I could do anything.
You're right. This is all my fault. Should we turn around, head back?
I don't think going back is a good idea.
Going back would be the end of all of us. We keep pushing forward and we'll make it. We will!
Come on, you can make it. Let's go.
They can make it, guys! There's nothing here. I feel like there should be secrets here, but there's nothing. Oh, there's a skeleton or two! Oh, right! I forgot. Oh, God. Alright, calm down. I forgot these guys were here. The ghostly Draugr. I'm not going to use the sword, but I'm going to take it. I love those weapons.
Face your end.
So here's a question. If Mordecai has the ability to completely deplete us of magicka every time he basically speaks, why doesn't he use this ability to the same effect when he's actually fighting us? Like, I know the staff has the ability to do that, suck out our magicka and then our health if we're out, but like, you have to aim it to do that. Like, I feel like it would be, especially if he knows that we're a mage, like, would that not be practical to do? Or am I just overthinking it again? I too am sorry, we have until March 1st. Oh, that's not a lot of time. At all. Wow. Do you guys have in the States, like, a 2-month... Like, if you were to leave your home to move somewhere else, do you have to give 2 months notice to do so? Because, like, that's only, like, well, 3.5 weeks, basically. Mods are more or less your only option to disable the aim assist. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it in gameplay, so I figured. I've never looked into it. 9 times out of 10, it's not a problem. It's just the 10th time, especially when you're dealing with enemies that are further, like, really far away. That's where it just becomes most problematic. But, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, even if I were to play it on my PC, I would probably not download that mod, just because it's a minor inconvenience some of the time. And, I mean, I guess if you're one of those people who doesn't want the help, like, you want it to go exactly where you're aiming every time, no matter what, then I guess it would probably be a good idea to get, yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. He does it pretty sparingly. I don't know, I got hit with it like 6 or 7 times here. Just going through the dungeon. Depending on the state. Yeah, it's not in our states. Honestly, apparently it doesn't matter if someone is on a lease. They can leave no matter what, unless they're the primary lease dude. Oh. Really? Weird. Okay. I mean, obviously it depends contractually how that works out. Like if I've got a roommate here, but I'm the only one, you know, on my theoretical lease, if my roommate leaves, the landlord would not care because I'm still the only one on that theoretical lease, right? So it only matters as to what kind of notice that roommate gives me and how then that only would affect me. So into that context, who cares? But if names are actually involved in a contract, you usually have to give 60 days notice. No matter what, like primary, secondary, if your name's on a lease, it doesn't matter. You have to give a notice. Yeah, Alabama has no renter backing. Okay. Also, our roommate is pretty shitty anyways. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is actually a blessing then. Like, in certain respects. No. Go this way. Yeah, I already got that. Okay. Where am I going? I completely got turned around. That way. Okay. No. Whoosh. Oh God. This one's a little tougher than the last. Oh, you're still going for me. Okay. Ow. Don't get cocky there, Ghost. It's just kind of funny that he's casually walking towards me. Bye! Oh, dang. Why did he fly so far? I don't understand. Maybe not extender. Okay. Yeah, I'll take 2. Oh, you survived. Let's see if we can change that, shall we? Let's see if we can do it again. How much space do I have? Oh, I got lots of space. Alright. Our Atronach is gone. We can use Fireball. Come on. There we go. There we go. It's mostly to go up on my weapon racks for my tower. Obviously, I don't plan on using them. They're just so cool. Are you? You are. You're running away. All right, that's fine. Gives me a chance to regenerate my magic. Expel your magic all over those dead bodies. And a glorious blaze of white. Oh, okay. Well, there it goes. Come on. Ooh. I'll take that. Oh, did I miss stuff before that? Yeah, I did. Okay, both a blessing and a shitty shit. Not just a shit, but a shitty shit. But I'm looking at the bright side. Their victim complex will finally be out of the house. Oh, that sounds lovely to live with. Yeah, like, it sucks in the short term because now you need to find a new roommate. But in the long term, ideally you're going to find someone that's better suited to your household, and everyone will be happy overall. So, I hope it works out for you, though, Pixel. Oh my god, you're having way too much fun. Oh god, you have no idea. Well, I guess you do, but yeah, so much fun. There we go. Enjoy it. Savor it. Bam! Oh, there. Okay, we don't need 3. You can keep yours. Oh, apparently there was a troll here. I don't want more bone meal. No. Okay, save. I need to get some food in this kitty's belly. What do we want? Let's go for the beef. Apparently my Frost Atronach wants some food too. Too bad. Well fed. Here we go. Oh, okay. Alright. That's the name of this area. Shoving food in your pussy. Yes. Yes. Yes, I am, Skip. Exactly. And guess what? It was a satisfied pussy. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. Excuse me, Skip.
That's what she said.
There it is. God, everybody's getting them in today. Oh no, please don't do it. You can't do it. There's a 3-minute cooldown. Yes. Alright. We got this. It's fine. Not enough to level, really? Now there's just no music at all. Oh, we killed the dog too. Oops. Ectoplasm, I will take that. Oh, hello. Stupid brown rot. One more, just to make you eat it. Alright. Potions. I probably should be waiting until after the dungeon is done, but I've got like 17, 19. I've got more than enough disease potions. I don't care. There we go. Quick save. Oh. No. Really? That won't affect it? Okay. Suck on this then. There we go. I don't know why, but when these soul gem traps are set up and they're capable of casting Ice Storm, they destroy you. Like, absolutely, positively annihilate you. I have never seen anything as powerful in terms of casting spells as those. And I don't understand why. Alright, let me catch up. Panda's a Khajiit. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a Khajiit. See? Look how happy he is! He's so happy! Why do you hate that? That's not the wares I wanted for my coin. Hey, there was a discussion as to what race I was going to be playing as at the beginning of the 24-hour. This is the one that ended up winning out in the end. It's only fair. See, even that, it was just a frostbite and I took off half my health. Oh, I see you. Oh, I should let it keep charging. Alright, that didn't help at all. Oh, that's why. The stairs.
Whoosh!
Oh, that was a good one! Killed one of the enemies. Ow. Ow. Okay, that works. Hey, we got our level up. I don't want that. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, don't be shy. Come on. Oh, come on. I thought you wanted to play. Alright. Here, play with this. And we'll use this too, because why not?
That's what she said!
Oh, right, I already checked that. I thought you wanted to play. Is that why? I was at work. I did not consent. I'm sorry. I gave you as much notice as I could. Here, oh, okay. Here, play with this. Yep, I'll take those. I knew it was going to be something like that. Empty barrels. Nah, we got enough apples. I'll take those. I don't have the space for those, so I'm not going to worry about it. Ebony dagger. Too bad I can't use them. Alright, let's go. Nope. Candlelight. I always forget what the spell's called. Alright, Pixel, if you had sole control of what race we were gonna be, what would you have picked? Oh, that doesn't look nice. Oh, oh, there we go. Nice. First shot, too. Ebony shield. I always love this. This is actually a really cool setup. I wish the sword was better. Like, that's kind of trash, but I like the aesthetic of this setup here. I don't have the space for any of that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Is that it? Just the loose items? Yeah, okay. Oh, yep, there's the word wall. Okay. Hi, bats.
Whoosh!
Uh-oh. 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 Go away, puppy. No, that's not going away. Yeah, saw that coming. Alright. Suck on fire. Okay, I thought I was out of range. I guess not. So you're mostly sad that you didn't get to contribute, basically. Yeah, that was a big oof.
Whoosh!
Oh, alright. Actually, let's see. You know what? Screw it. Nope. That works. Oh, this staff is so broken. I love it. That's fine. Come on.
Whoosh!
There, suck that one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That did not do the damage I thought it was gonna do. At least we sort of have music now. We're just ragdolling the thing around. Alright, Pixel, you're absolutely right. I am enjoying this way too much. What do we want? Frost. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh. That was the dumbest fight I've ever been in. I love it. Oh my god. There's no such thing as too easy, Petito. Just too powerful. Oh god. Yeah, that was way too much fun. I enjoyed that. Way too much. Alright. Let's get... What do we want to equip? Let's get Fireball out here. Why not? Alright. Let's get our word. Yay! We finally got slow time! I have the battle axe yet? Yes, I do. Okay. I don't need that, though. Oh, man. I am way too easy to amuse. I'm okay with this. I'm about to get ambushed. And now I'm defenseless. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Whoosh! Alright. Because I know it's gonna die here, yep. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to move if I do it this way, though. Come on! There we go. Oh, I can get rid of this. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, alright. They just did it again. Okay. Alright, you wanna play? Let's play. Bye! Bye! Oh god, alright. Don't get attacked by that one. Whoosh! No! I deny you! Go! Come on, Atronach, you can do it! Or I can do it, I guess. I will take that victory. You were the one that was trying to stab me with arrows. Alright. You know what? You can eat this. Glorious kill cam. Thanks, game. And by the way, Pixel, it's not dumb. It was glorious.
What did we do? Stay there and die with her? She refused to go on. We didn't have a choice. Agreed. We all stay together.
Oh, we glitched it out. He's not supposed to be by himself, having a conversation with himself. The other two ghosts are supposed to be there too. But that was hysterical. No, we don't need that. Okay, I feel the need to hard save now. Just in case. It was... No way! How dare you? That was glorious. Did I actually... do it? No, I did not. There we go. I'm a mage. For one thing, I can't use a lot of it, and the other reason is I don't have the space, even if I wanted to. I'm literally full to the brim. So. Oh, I just remembered why this bothers you. Because you're a hoarder. I would just be dumping out other stuff to make room for the new stuff. And then it would just be cyclical after that. I'm sorry. That's one of the benefits of being a mage. Most of the time you can't use the crap you'd be picking up anyway. Alright. I believe I can send you flying. Or you just collapse into the ground, sure. Not I. Oh, that's why it's not hidden. Oh, that's why I'm not doing damage. It's resisting. Dang it. Haha! I win. We need some lights. There's a glitch in the Matrix here, friends. Alright. Technically it's still locked, so that's why, but very bizarre. Excuses. It's not excuses. It's the truth. Did it just go through the wizard? Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Let's see if this works. I believe this guy is capable of enthralling my summons, so let's see if that's correct or not. Let's keep Frost Breath for now. Oh, come on. Well, that worked well. Oh, yep, there's the enthrallment. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, you can handle it. Most of the time, this fight is just not that interesting, because this guy's AI is weird. Like, he's sitting there eating fireballs. got a ward. Why do I feel like in the end this guy is just gonna be massively glitched down? Alright, you know what? Is this even doing damage? I can't tell. Cannot escape my fire. Burn! Lucky Dove, are you still here? Do you find that this guy tends to be a little on the easy side? Oh, he's got a cloak on. Wow. That's all I have, is just wow. Oh no! Now I have too much crap. Why are there two staves? What the heck is going on? I am so confused. Can I dual wield two of these? Oh my god! This is so dumb. Are they tied to the same enchantment bar, I wonder? Alright. So quick test. Alright. It's draining. Get the second one going. They even have separate enchantment bars. They are literally two unique weapons. Pixel, this is so dumb. I love it. Okay. Let's reload that save so that we don't waste those enchantments, but I'm at a loss. I am legit at a loss. I can't believe that's a thing. Oh, Bethesda. I am totally blaming Bethesda. I need to figure out... There! Are you happy? You broke the boss. It's very tough. I didn't do anything. I didn't break the boss. It broke itself. Alright. It's a quest item right now, so am I able to drop one? No, I am not. Okay. But I should be able to place it in my watch and still keep the second, so that should be alright. I just need to figure out how to make space for this thing. You know what? I got 1,000,000 strength potions. Let's just use one. Screw it. Plus, there's another chest coming up. I'll probably just... Oh, yeah, we're not staying with that. Let's fix that. So, yeah, that happened. This way. Oh god, we totally need a command for that. Staff of Mending. Heals the target 67 points, but not undead Atronox machines. Alright. It's still too much. It's fine. I can eat food. You. There we go. Saving that.
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so sorry. I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped. I promise you, I'll never let this happen again.
Please stop looking at me.
I'll seal this whole place away.
You're not supposed to know I'm here. Stop looking at me. There we go. And there he's gone. Oh, Pixel, that just made my night, I gotta say. That's the dumbest. Oh. I mean, you can glitch out the Dawnbreaker quest if, yeah, like the item itself. If you're able to somehow knock it off the pedestal, you can technically get 2 of them. I have no idea how I managed to do that. So that's why I maintain that the game broke itself. It had nothing to do with me. There we go. Am I well fed already? Yes, I am. So that was a waste. Oh well. Oh, you are so gonna die, friend. Oh, no. Not with fire breath, though. Ooh. Oh, we should slow motion that.
So, you made it out of there alive. Ankana was right. You are dangerous.
I am dangerous.
I'm afraid I'll have to take that stuff from you now.
Which one?
Ankana wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead.
Oh, well, now you don't get it.
Nothing personal.
Get out of my way.
You fool. You don't stand a chance.
Uh-huh. I only beat Alduin. Pixel, that was me not standing a chance. Oh God, why am I enjoying myself so much? This is so much fun. I don't have the space for any of that. Oh, but Ruby! Okay, what can we get rid of? Actually, maybe this stuff. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, here we go. That'll work. I don't ever intend on using this, but it bothers me that it's depleted, so. Yep, that too. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Okay. You know what? That'll suffice. There's more than enough charge in there. Let's see what you got. Nothing! Nothing at all. Lovely. Because you're taking advantage of Bethesda's buggy messes. It's not like I'm doing it intentionally. It's just happening. Like, I didn't opt to get 2 Staff of Magnuses. They were just there for the taking. Go away. Alright, you know what? Oh, alright, slow motion. wish it lasted longer. I wanted to watch the troll bounce around in slow-mo. Pixel, I have a serious question for you. Am I evil? Am I evil for wanting that to happen? Alright, let's save it. We gotta get back to the tower. What? Nah, okay. If you say that I'm not evil, then I feel better about myself. Let's change that before I accidentally do that again. Although that was pretty good. I'm glad that I'm able to what's the name of it? Dual cast. That's what it's called. I'm glad I'm able to dual cast Fireball now. That's not what we want. Oh, that's why. It's not the right spell. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had that much fun in Labyrinthium before. That was great. Okay, and we've got about 15 minutes to get over to Winterhold and wrap this up, basically. I'll probably end up going a little past. I forgot I had a potion active. And I'm this close, too. Yeah. Alright, well, screw it. I still have a bunch. It's fine. Oh. Let's try not to die. There we go. Don't freeze. Don't freeze. Okay, good. Yay, we made it. Sorry, that wasn't a very good cheer. Let's do a better cheer than that, shall we? There we go. That feels more appropriate. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie, my side hurts a little bit from laughing so much. That was just too ridiculous. Alright, let's put away some of our treasures. Get our kitty cat to turn in, and then we are good. Okay, so we are putting one away. Because as soon as we're done the main quest for the college, both of them are going to take up weight. And that's 16, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to do that. And Mordecai. Bam. 5 out of 15. Wait, 4, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay. 5 out of 13 then. Is there anything else I can put away? Oh, right! I gotta forget about my new weapons. Which rack would be better to put? What's the, oh. Can I place a bow on this weapon rack? Oh, come on, guys. Why are you making life difficult for me? battle axe. And apparently I can't do that, so we'll do it this way. Why does the audio sound kind of weird right now? There we go! Nestled in its new home. Did not mean to swipe the air. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, we're keeping that one. We don't really need the mending, though. As cool as it is. So let's go over here. Put you in there. Bam. Nothing there. Oh, right. I need to get rid of some of these. Alright, so we're going to put those there for enchanting purposes. Where's Grand? There we go. And we'll keep all the lower level ones. Sorry, give me a minute here. Basic maintenance and all that. Oh, right, I gotta do that too at some point. Why are these like this? Why are they not stacked? Like this? 13. Okay. Now we can get rid of a couple of claws, and then we should be good to go. There's one. And there's two. Okay. Perfect. Alright, time to sleep. Oh, right, to level up. Magic, please. A 74? Really? You couldn't get me to 75? Alright, I guess we can start an alteration then. And then as soon as these two level up, I'll be able to... And I'll know what my next 2 perks will be spent on. Oh, he's a hungry boy. That should do it. Well fed. Perfect. Panda, why are you organizing on stream? Because? I mean, you're the one that wanted me to hoard. Doesn't it make sense to at least try to organize it? JK, you literally watch me do that all the time. Well, not quite the same thing. You're trying to make space. You actually have a little more reason to have to navigate through your stuff. Alright. Technically, we are nearing the end of the stream. I should be wrapping up now, but we are literally near the end. So... we are just going to travel to Winterhold. We are going to bitch slap some Uncano, and then we will basically wrap up the Mages Guild. See, I did it again. The College of Winterhold. And then I have to figure out what quest line I'll be doing next. But that'll be for Sunday, obviously. Well, at the very least, the weather is nice. Actually, yeah, if the weather's nice, I shouldn't be using my... When the weather's nice, you'll get cold, but only to a specific degree. More severe weather will bring you down into lower temperatures, obviously, so... we should be fine. It's not the Mage's Guild, though. Fuck that college shit. Technically, the Mage's Guild doesn't exist in this game. They're the Synod now. Even then, I think it only exists in Cyrodiil. I don't think it's nationwide. Skip, did you see my glorious battle against Mordecai? There was some... It was a pretty epic battle, let me tell you. Oh, okay. Well, you missed out on a glorious battle. No, it was weird. How's your fight going? Oh, that means that you've reached the top of the plate then. So congrats on that. Actually, I just realized it won't take me as long as I expected to get to Winterhold. Because all we gotta do is get the Dawn Star, and then we can follow the shoreline up. So yeah, that works out, actually. And this path to Dawn Star is pretty straightforward, so it won't be long. It was dumb, Skip. It wasn't that... yeah, it was dumb. It was pretty dumb. It was going good, and I lost on some BS. But this time I'm beating the shit out of them. See? That's what I mean. You'll be fine. All you gotta worry about, like, when you get to Chapter 18 is just employing the right strategy. I think you'll be fine. Why? Why are you here, friend?
I'm...
I didn't mean to do that, but that works too. You can get eaten by wolves. Oh, because I jumped down. That's why. I could not remember why I had Ethereal on. And they're done. Congrats. I might have to get Bahamut before I beat Chapter 18. Bahamut might be more difficult than Chapter 18. Okay. I guess the Imperial got bit in the face. Because the wolves seem to have survived. Really? I thought it just disabled all items. I didn't realize there were circumstances where they were useful. So is it the VR training is the only time you can use items then? I mean, obviously, if you can have Bahamut versus Whisper Bahamut, that would probably make life a lot easier for you, yeah. Oh, you're just gonna scale down the... okay. I thought you were just sticking with hard mode for the sake of sticking with hard mode. So you're kind of playing with the difficulty then, depending on what circumstances arise. That makes sense. Probably smart too.
Take a look.
Salts. Beef, chicken, breasts. All the goodies. Oh, I have lots of space too, okay. Warm up. Follow the shoreline. And then we should be relatively quick with taking down Okana. In fact, if I can do Bahamut on easy, I might. Just to wrap it up. Oh, right, yeah, because you said he was a bit of a pain the first time you fought him, right? Alright, let's go. Because you know you were already able to beat him on normal difficulty, and you're obviously not interested in trying to beat him on hard. So...
What? This isn't the Legion, boss. We're miners, not soldiers.
So yeah, that makes sense. Ooh. Ooh.
I can take you to any port on the coast.
Where do you take
headed?
me? Solitude or Windhelm? Never mind.
All right.
I'm remembering a mod. There's a mod that expands the amount of cities. It doesn't allow you to go to any city, because, like, water has to be present to get there by boat, obviously. But, oh.
What is life's greatest illusion?
God, why does it sound so staticky? Being happily married. Oh my god.
You are not worthy.
And let's stop ruining everyone's ears. I love the ambient, like, dread music that plays in the background when you approach a door, though. That's cool. I don't know that I could beat him on normal. Didn't you before? Oh. Yeah, he whooped my ass and I didn't even get to the actual part that's hard. Oh, so you scaled it down to easy when you faced it on... when you faced Bahamut the first time. I'm so confused. I mean, you've done it once, though, right? Or, oh, maybe that's what you're trying to say. Okay. I haven't beaten him. Okay, alright. I guess you. So you were able to face him, but you just kind of said screw it and moved on because he was too much of a pain. That was weird. Alright. I shouldn't really be dilly-dallying. I forgot I can actually get pretty frosty pretty fast here. Which means I should probably have that equipped, just to be safe. Yep, there it is. That's the severe weather that I was dreading. Skip, I'm afraid to look out my window and see what I'm seeing in the game here. Make the snow go away. Is snow there? Yeah. Did you get a lot? We're supposed to be getting a fair amount. Not a fair amount. That still sounds like it's a lot. Like, what did I hear? Somebody told me it was supposed to be as high as 20 centimeters, so we'll see. So I guess for you guys, that would be about 2/3 of a foot. I like how this hair area is just perpetually on fire all the time, no matter what. Oh, I'm gonna have to warm up soon. Actually, I've got friggin' hot bowls of soup. So I guess it's not that big of a deal if I don't make it on time. I can just sit in the cold and eat hot soup. Not sure, too scared to look. Well, I'm glad we're in the same boat together, Skip. It's not just me that's afraid. Although I'm streaming right now, so I can't look without interrupting the stream, and that would just be unprofessional. Where are we at here? I'm glad nothing's trying to, like, attack me right now. Considering how compromised my health is. Just as I say that, a frickin' bear appears. Alright. Do I actually? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright. Oh, I missed! I missed! I totally missed! You. Ow. That was terrible. I let my dog in. I think I might have stopped snowing. If it did, we didn't get too much. Oh, that's good at least. I'm gonna prepare this time in case I miss again. That was literally the worst. Pixel, that's all your fault. I don't know why, it just is. Alright. Come on, bear. Oh, it's further up than this. Has anybody ever seen the... I don't know if you would call it a meme, but the video clip of somebody has, like, their boat outside their cottage or whatever, and there's a bear, like, sniffing and snooping around it? And they're like, oh, alright, okay. They're, like, begging and pleading for the bear to go away. Oh god, there's a bear here too, because of course there is. You. How am I missing everything? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Go away! You're not getting me a second time. Oh, yes you are. You totally are. Yep, there it is. Excuse me, what? Oh no, bear, please go away. No, bear, don't do that. Yeah, that one. Every time I have the word bear associated with that video, I can't ever not picture it anytime anyone says bear. So if for whatever reason you start talking about bears and I just randomly crack up, that's why. Stupid friggin' ice wraiths. Freaking ruining my day. Actually, it's more the bear than anything else. Let's bring this bad boy out now. Oh. Did the bear just murder somebody?
Whoosh!
That was so weak. Alright. Alright. Fine. Let's try again. There we go. That was a little better. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Boom! Right in the butt. And no ice wraiths this time, because of course. Oh, maybe that's what was going on over here. I don't know. My character's too cold for this. Oh god, what did I say? I think of that taxidermy meme when I hear bear. Taxidermy meme. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one. Okay, we have to get this Earthall. Like yesterday. And I need to be careful, because if I take damage, I really could die. Because of my compromised health. There we go. Beautiful. Yay! We're inside where it's warm and not blowing snow everywhere. Okay, we'll let it thaw out. We'll catch up. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Jeez. So what is the taxidermy meme? It's the dude who made a commercial about his taxidermy service and he put his animals in random places and someone who goes, "Oh no, a bear!" He pops his head from behind and it goes, "No!" What? Alright, we'll save it again real quick. What time of day is it? 1 o'clock. Okay. We will sit there and let him thaw out. I'm going to quickly pull that up and see. Real quick. Hold on. Taxidermy meme. Let's see if that comes up. Oh, God. Don't look up taxidermy memes. That's terrible. I regret my decision already. I'll just take your word for it. I'll send it in a bit. It's great. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I regret my decision to try to look for it. I saw some things I can't unsee now. Welcome back, Lucky Dove. You missed the most ridiculous Mordecai death fight I think I've ever encountered. It was glorious. I I now have... I mean, I don't have them with me because I left one in my tower. But I now have 2 staves of Magnus. Because of a... Well, because it's Bethesda. 109. I love the random numbers. That's great. God, I wish... It's weird. This is one of the few dungeons that doesn't have any sources of heat. And it bothers me greatly. Like, there might be some further in, but by the time I get there, I will have thawed out. Alright. Let's see if this will work. There we go. Alright. I only need to get the winter hold, so... This should theoretically be enough. A wonderful and 100% intended feature. Yes. Absolutely. It was completely intentional that there's not 1 but 2 staves. Where do I want to go? This way, I guess. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Unless another bear shows up. Oh, there you go. Now you've leveled it out. And here we are. Perfect. And we're 50 minutes past. Okay, it took me a little longer than I thought, but that's fine. This will be wrapped up pretty quick. You figure for somebody who has access to the eye for several days, he would have become more powerful than he is, even when we disable his ward. Like, half the time he gets killed by his own anomalies that he summons. Like, what the heck? We need the staff. And frost, because why not? This is a better source of heat. We'll just kind of chill out here for a sec. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything interesting? Work? Yeah. Not freezing to death? Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. It's okay, Pixel. It's money, right? Hey, I thought you liked your new job, though. Which I don't know if I can still keep calling it a new job because you've been there for a bit, but... Like, I know there's one person there you don't like, but... I thought on the whole you enjoyed your job there. Kana doesn't summon the anomalies. They're actually residual from the Eye of Magnus being open. Oh! Okay. That's worse. I was giving him credit for summoning something that he didn't then. It's just symptomatic. But he still dies from them. Again, I would assume that the amount of power that he's ascertained or manipulated would allow him to at least survive them better. Alright, let's talk to him.
You survived. You have it then?
I do.
Let's hope it's as powerful as the Sijiks believe it to be.
It's not really. Where's Maribel?
She didn't make it. When it was clear we were going to have to fall back, she stayed behind and made sure the rest of us were all right.
Let's get in there.
I'll be right behind you.
The Eye of Magnus. Yes, that is true. Hindsight, though. I do, but I just really hate working. Oh, just in general. Like, even if you're at your absolute dream job, you still wouldn't want to be there. To be fair, when you close the eye, he's cut off from the power source. I know, but... I mean, I guess that's predicated on the fact that everything that he's learned is directly tied to the eye, and, like, I would assume he's still an accomplished mage on his own, even without the eye to aid him, you know what I mean? Alright.
I'd be amazed if any of us survived this.
Suck it up. Suck it all up. Reach the Hall of Elements. I can do that. Look at these guys just hanging out. She is constantly trapped inside the wards. Just standing around doing nothing.
That's what she said.
I don't know. She's constantly stuck in the wards. No, it must be something else. Yes, of course, my dream job is no job with a lot of money. So basically, you want to win the lottery. Like, your job is retirement. That's your dream job. Retire, retreat to whatever country is your dream vacation spot, and just live there for all eternity. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't say no to that. I get it. So, oh. Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, alright. Alright. I'm glad I understand you now, Pixel. What's up, Lucky Dev?
Huh?
Defeat Uncano. Okay.
Have you? Think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you?
No.
The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it? I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The staff! Use it on the eye!
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the plot to finish up.
Still you persist? Very well.
What happened to him? He just fell over.
Who's there? Now, mine.
Why is there no music? No, 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 no. This won't do. We need to get the music going. I'm sorry. We're gonna quit real quick and try again. I hate the musicless glitch. It drives me nuts. Oh god, you guys really are gonna twist anything I say into it. That's what she said. Well, you can do exclamation point she. I mean, it's text, but it's sort of the same thing. Excitable text. Alright. Let's see if it works this time. As we load up. There you go. my god. I am so glad that we don't quote, like, everything that turns out to be a "that's what she said." There would literally be hundreds of quotes if that were the case. Okay, we got music. Let's see if we can keep that trend going.
Come for me, have you? You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you?
Nope. Still don't.
The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it?
No effect.
Ha! I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The staff. Use it on the eye.
Enough! Still?
Oh!
Very well.
He was the reason.
See what I can do now. What was that?
There we go. Now we got some music going. Close, please. There. Dang it. This music is playing, but it sucks. I storm. Oh, were you gonna yield? Too bad. Sure. Come on! Get back here, you! Dang it! Oh, these things are so annoying! Dang it, I'm sorry, Tolfdir! There we go. Dear Lord, that was ridiculous. Didn't even have anything on you. Alright, Tolfdir. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, lucky. You're not gonna get your million cookies at that rate. Alright.
I knew you could do it.
Yay! What do we do now?
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
I have no idea! That's his line. Hey! Such a guy.
I knew you would succeed.
I'm sure you did.
Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
How did you know I'd be able to defeat Ancano?
A great many things obscured to you are quite clear to us. We have long believed you would prevail.
What do we do now?
The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Onkano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it. For now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Thanks, random Sijic guy. Actually, I think he was the first one to send the vision. Poof! Just like that.
You've done it. The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Sijics are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Thank you, Skip. Alright.
Alright then.
Alright, let's put on our new clothes. Let's see our new look. What did he give us? He gave us 2 things, didn't he? Am I losing my mind? I thought he gave us 2 different things. Alright, well, whatever. There we go. They definitely fit me. What does that put my magic up to? 453. I am drained, so that's probably 460. How much did that give me? Plus 50. Oh my god, I forgot how OP these things are. These robes. Alright!
Enchanting services are one of the few things...
That is the end of the College of Winterhold quest line. It's just random Radiant quests from here on out. Why did it sound like a flare just went off? That was weird. Perfect. Let's do a hard save. Just to finalize our achievements. Alright. Questline number 3. Complete. And that's going to do it for the stream. We've graduated from the School of Hard Knocks. Yes. Not just graduated. We own it now. Alright. Let's get Siren's points in. Beautiful. Alright. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Keeping me company and watching the weird glitches and some of my failures. It was a pretty fun night. I enjoyed myself. Pixel, I'm glad you were here to witness the glitch. I'm still astounded by that. Lucky Dove, Petito, Skip, thank you guys as well for being here and hanging out with me, and whoever else is lurking. I appreciate you all. Yeah. She likes fighting for Stream Boss, and she gets 1,000 cookies at the end of every stream. That she's Stream Boss. Well, everyone does. But she's taken the most advantage of it. Again, dumb, but it was still amazing. You know it was. Ends with 420, which, nice. yes, it does. So yeah, we might stream tomorrow. Don't know what yet if I do. Keep an eye on Discord. I'll give you guys... I'll let you guys know if I end up streaming. It'll just be a casual game, though, whatever that happens to be. Because, you know, Fridays. If we don't stream, next stream will be on Sunday. And we will start either the Civil War or one of the DLCs. I'm kind of leaning towards Dragonborn, but if you guys have any inputs, feel free to let me know. But yeah, anyways, I've rambled on enough. I mean, fine. Wait. Did you double your cookies? Oh, there you go. You got 50K. Nice. Congratulations. As well, all death to the Stormcloaks. Alright, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Have a good night.